Pero wag ninyong sirain ang bayan mo. I've been warning everybody. At the end of my speeches, when I was campaigning for the presidency, I always ended by saying, do not destroy my country because I will kill you. Do not destroy the young people of this country because I will kill you. I had to do something more for the country, for it is my moral duty, my obligation, by my oath of office, that you should know what is happening to the country. Alam mo, ang problema natin is criminality, drugs, corruption, human trafficking, at yung corruption lalo na sa gobyerno. Dito sa criminality, iisahin ko na lang. Lalong lumala ang ating law and order with the advent of just give the tikas pahinga, please. Sorry. Give the tikas pahinga to the troops.
Tikas! Ha!
The law and order of the country had become really a very serious problem for all of us. It has deteriorated with the advent of drugs because of the corrosive effect of money. I am very sad. But on the drug scene, we all long suspected na may maraming mga police sa gobyerno na involved sa drugs. I am not ready yet with the other branches of government agencies kagaya ng customs. I still have to validate it, but I already have the raw information. I am compelled by my sense of duty na sabihin sa inyo lahat, lalo na yung mga pulis na nasabit sa droga, one way or the other, who contributed to the deterioration of the law and order of this country. What is really, I said, sad is that ito yung mga tao who are given the honor to join the academies of our country, be it the PNP or the PMA, at the expense of the public. And they had this career of theirs. All along, tayong mga mamamayan thought that we are being protected by the police, primarily. Masakit pakinggan kasi ginastusan mo na, binayaran mo yung pag-aaral niya, lahat ng uniforme, pati medyas niya, pati sapatos, gastos mo. Tapos you commit. By any language, it is really treason. And I'd like to name publicly General Marcelo Garbo. He was a protector of the drug syndicates in this country. General Vicente Luot, who is now the mayor of Cebu, in one of the municipalities of Cebu. General Diaz, the former regional director of Region 11. General Pagdilao, former regional director in CRDO. General Tino, former QCPD director. As this time, I ordered them relieved from their assignments and report to the Director General I would like to talk to them, but certainly I would expect the police commission to do their thing. Imbestigahan ninyo ito at huwag ninyo akong bigyan ng sarsuela na hanapin ninyo ang totoo. Kasi overnight, I was really trying to figure out. I do not necessarily humiliate people. It's not my practice. Politiko ako eh. Kung mayor-mayor lang ako, wala naman akong kasali dyan sa bayan na yan, the Republic of the Philippines, okay lang. But dumating ako sa posisyon na to, and I said, I have this sacred obligation to the Filipino people. By my oath of office, I have to tell you the truth. And the truth for the moment is, ito after so many validations, even when I was still mayor of Davao City, lumalabas na itong mga pangalan na to. Talagang lumalabas na. At nakikita mo naman ngayon with the intensification of the criminal syndicates and the drug distribution, marami nang namamatay. At marami pang mamamatay. At huwag kayong sumali niyan, baski police kayo, baski official kayo, because you will place yourself in the line of fire. Hindi ako mayabang, politiko ako. I mean, I keep silent, or sige lang, ariglo ito, okay lang. Pero wag ninyong sirain ang bayan mo. I've been warning everybody. At the end of my speeches, when I was campaigning for the presidency, I always ended by saying, do not destroy my country because I will kill you. Do not destroy the young people of this country because I will kill you. Kung hindi pa naman sapat sa lahat yan, ewan ko. What else? So, the campaign against drugs will continue. Hopefully, in the fullness of God's time, I may not be able really to clean it 3 to 6 months. But by the time, siguro 3 months, 6 months and 1 day after, medyo tapos na. May partida lang isang araw. So you work overtime, and I'll be there with you to supervise everything. Now, let me be very, very clear. I have called upon the armed forces of the Philippines to help. Paswerte ako kasi si Presidente Arroyo, during her watch, raised the level of the drug problem as a national security threat. And therefore, paving the way for me to ask the armed forces of the Philippines, Air Force, Navy, Army, to help in the campaign. Mabutit na lang nandyan yung, I said it was a approximation, I think, of President Arroyo long before. It's going to be a dirty fight. It's going to be a bloody fight. I am not apologizing for it. And may I tell all and sundry, lahat, even the international community, lahat na mga disgrasya, magkakaso, anumang kaso, under the revised penal code, in the fulfillment of your duties as public authority, akin yan. Mine and mine alone. I assume full legal responsibility for it. Huwag kayong matakot basta nasa tama tayo. Just observe the law. Hindi kasi, alam mo, when I tell itong mga bugok, alam mo, pabagsabi ako, shoot to kill, it means to say that when you are there hunting for the idiot and you think that there is a fight that would result in your demise, then why would you die? Shoot first, but only when you think that your life is in danger. That is pabalik-balik yan sa 2 years. Yung mga polis na 2 years lang ang ano. Yung lalo nang gumaduate ng PNP, alam ninyo yan. So itong mga media na to, hayaan mo yan. Hindi naman dumadaan ng polis yan. All of them are not lawyers. When I say reward, dead or alive, it's mean the same thing. There are laws to be observed before you do it.